All right, you greedy bastards, ready to dive into some serious bullshit.
Uh-oh, sounds like someone's got a bone to pick with the financial system.
Damn right I do. It's rigs against the little guy, but we're going to expose its ugly underbelly today. We're talking net worth, that magical number everyone throws around like it's the key to happiness.
More like a scorecard in this capitalist game we're all forced to play, right?
Exactly. And to help us decipher this bullshit, we've got a financial whiz kid in the house.
Hey, I wouldn't say whiz kid, but I do know a thing or two about this whole net worth thing.
All right, so for those of you who failed basic math, net worth is basically what you own. Your fancy car, your overpriced house.
Your shoebox apartment, more like.
Hey, some of us are still working on it, all right.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you take all your assets and you subtract all the money you owe to those blood-sucking loan sharks. Credit card companies, student loan providers, the whole damn lot.
It's like taking inventory of your loot and seeing if you're coming out ahead or drowning in debt.
Precisely. Now here's where things get interesting. This whole net worth concept, it doesn't just apply to us regular schmucks.
Oh no, it applies to everyone. Businesses, governments, even entire freaking countries.
Wait, so you're telling me those asshats in Washington have a net worth too?
They sure do. They've got assets and liabilities just like the rest of us. In fact, we've got this Wikipedia article on net worth that explains it all. It basically defines net worth as the total value of all the stuff you own, your assets, minus all the debts you owe, your liabilities.
All right, so it's a simple equation. Assets minus liabilities equals net worth.
Yeah.
Got it. But hold on a sec. Doesn't this whole net worth thing get a little fuzzy when we talk about actual value versus what something is theoretically worth on paper?
You're right. Net worth doesn't always reflect the market value of your assets.
Market value sounds like a fancy term for what some sucker is willing to pay for your crap.
Well, in a way, yes. Market value is what an asset would actually sell for in a competitive market. It's influenced by a bunch of factors: supply and demand, the overall economy, even sentiment.
So, like my beat-up old car. Might have sentimental value to me.
A lot of memories, I bet.
Sure, but it's probably worth about as much as a pile of rusty nails on the open market.
You're not wrong. Sentimentality doesn't always translate to dollar signs.
Okay, so we've got assets, liabilities, net worth, and this whole market value thing. How the hell do businesses use this financial jargon to actually make money?
A business's net worth is like a financial report card. It shows their overall financial health and stability. It's used to secure loans, attract investors, make strategic decisions about growth and expansion. Big boy stuff.
So it's like street cred for businesses. The higher your net worth, the more respect you get from those greedy Wall Street bastards.
Exactly. It shows that they're a force to be reckoned with. It gives them the financial firepower to make big moves, acquire other companies, expand into new markets, the kind of stuff that makes those CEOs drool.
All right, I'm starting to see how this net worth thing can be a powerful tool. But how the hell do us regular folks figure out our own net worth? Do we need to hire some fancy accountant with a pocket protector and a calculator the size of a brick?
Nah, you don't need to break the bank to figure this out. It's actually pretty simple. Just grab a pen and paper, maybe a beer or two to ease the pain.
Now you're talking. This is starting to sound like my kind of financial planning.
First, you got to take inventory of everything you own that has value. Your house, your car, that dusty old record collection in the attic. Those are your assets, the good stuff.
All right, so far so good. I'm pretty sure my record collection is worth a fortune. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
We'll see about that.
Mm.
Next, you got to face the ugly truth. Add up all your debts, credit cards, student loans, that mortgage that's sucking the life out of you. Those are your liabilities, the bad stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that keeps me up at night.
We've all been there. Once you have both those numbers, just subtract your liabilities from your assets, and boom, you've got your net worth.
Simple as that, huh? Even I can handle that kind of math.
Exactly. And knowing your net worth is just the first step. The real magic happens when you start using it to make smarter financial decisions.
I mean, like, finally paying off those damn credit card bills instead of blowing it all on another round of tequila shots?
Well, it's all about balance, right? But yeah, knowing your net worth can help you figure out how much debt you can realistically handle, how much you need to save for retirement, whether you're on track to achieve your financial goals.
So it's like a financial roadmap for our lives, helping us navigate this crazy world of money and avoid crashing and burning.
Precisely. And speaking of navigating the financial world, remember those high net worth individuals and ultra high net worth individuals we talked about earlier? Well, those guys didn't get there by accident. They understand the power of net worth and how to leverage it to build their
Yeah,
fortunes.
those bastards probably have so much money they could wipe their asses with $100 bills. But hey, good for them, right? Maybe one day we'll be sipping champagne on our yachts too.
Hey, a healthy dose of ambition never hurt anyone. But even if we don't reach those levels of obscene wealth, understanding net worth can empower us to take control of our finances and build a more secure future, for ourselves and our families.
Okay, so we've covered individuals and businesses. But what about those clowns in government? Do they even give a damn about net worth?
They do, actually. Governments calculate their net worth just like everyone else. They add up all their assets, things like public infrastructure, natural resources, financial reserves, and then they subtract their liabilities, which is usually dominated by the national debt.
So it's like a giant financial report card for the entire freaking country.
Exactly. It gives you a sense of how well those politicians are managing our money, or if they're just pissing it away on useless crap,
And let's be honest, it's usually the latter.
more often than not. But a country's net worth can actually have a huge impact on its economy. It can affect interest rates, credit ratings, foreign investment. A strong net worth makes a country more attractive to investors and lenders, while a weak net worth can make it harder to borrow money and stimulate growth.
And I'm starting to see how this net worth thing plays into the bigger picture. It's not just about personal finances, it's about the whole damn system. But let's be real for a second. Why should our listeners give a shit about all this net worth business? What's the takeaway for them?
The takeaway is this. Knowing your net worth is like having a financial superpower. It gives you control of your money, helps you make smarter choices, and ultimately can help you build a more secure future. It's about taking charge of your finances and not letting those greedy bastards in suits screw you over.
So it's like having a secret weapon in the battle against financial ruin.
Exactly. And the best part is, once you start tracking your net worth and seeing it grow, it can be incredibly motivating. It's a tangible measure of your progress towards financial freedom.
All right, so we've learned that net worth is important. It helps us understand our financial situation, plan for the future, and maybe even avoid ending up broke and homeless. But let's be real, this whole money thing can be pretty damn stressful.
No doubt about it. We live in a society that's obsessed with money. We're constantly told we need to buy more stuff, earn more money, have a bigger house, a fancier car. It's enough to make anyone's head spin.
Yeah, it's like this whole system is designed to keep us on this endless treadmill of consumerism, always chasing after the next shiny object. But at the end of the day, it's not about how much money you have, it's about how you live your life.
Couldn't agree more. You could be a billionaire and still be a miserable fuck.
Exactly. True wealth is about so much more than just your bank balance. It's about having strong relationships, pursuing your passions, making a difference in the world. That's the stuff that really matters.
Well said. It's about living a life that's rich in experiences, not just material possessions.
So next time you're stressing about your credit card bill or feeling like you're not keeping up with the Joneses, remember this, folks. Net worth is just a number. It doesn't define who you are as a person.
Unless, of course, you're one of those ultra high net worth motherfuckers, then you're probably a total badass.
Just kidding. But seriously, don't let the pursuit of wealth consume you. Focus on living a fulfilling life. And who knows, maybe the money will follow.
Or maybe it won't. But hey, at least you'll be happy.
Damn right. All right, folks, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive into net worth. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the basic definition to the implications for individuals, businesses, and even entire nations. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two about this often misunderstood financial metric.
We've explored how to calculate it, how to use it to make smarter financial decisions, and most importantly, how to avoid letting it define your self-worth.
Remember, folks, knowing your net worth is like having a financial superpower. Use it wisely, and don't be afraid to tell those greedy bastards in suits to shove it.
And on that note, we'll leave you with one final thought. Money is just a tool. Use it to build the life you want, not the life that society tells you to want.
Peace out.